Hey everybody, Sarah with Waterfall Yoga Therapy, and today we're doing a short practice for the eyes. Many of us are spending large amounts of time on the computer, and this is going to be a helpful practice for that. In addition, it's great for brain health, and I'll be telling you a little bit about what it is helping while we're doing the practice. So the first thing you're going to do is you can be sitting in your desk chair, you can be sitting in a chair at home, you can also be sitting on the floor. And we're going to be taking one of your thumbs up in front of you. So you can keep the elbow bent, the shoulder relaxed, and take a look at your thumbnail. And as you're looking with your eyes at your thumbnail, we're working on focus. So you're focusing on the tip of your thumb. Everything in the periphery is kind of blurry. Now, I want you to switch your gaze from your thumbnail to the farthest object in the distance that you can see. So I'm looking out a window, I'm looking as far into the trees as I can, and then you're going to adjust back to your thumbnail. Looking at your thumbnail, and then switch your focus to the tip of your nose. And then go back to your thumbnail. And then back, farthest object in the distance. Back to your thumbnail, back to your nose. Nose, thumbnail, distance, thumbnail, nose. Now we're going to change it up a bit. Distance, nose, distance, thumbnail. Distance, thumbnail, nose. Distance, nose. Thumbnail, nose. Distance, nose. Thumbnail. Good. Relax your arm, let it rest in your lap. Close your eyes for a moment and feel your eyes relaxing. Take a few breaths here. Keep your spine nice and tall. Grounded in your posture. All right, now we're going to switch arms, and this time you can bring your opposite arm up. Again, we're going to look at the thumb, and this time we're going to move the arm and the eyes together, keeping the head stationary. So you're going to start to move the thumb in a clockwise circle, and as you move the thumb in a clockwise circle, follow it with your eyes without moving your head. You're going to go kind of slow so that you notice if your eyes kind of skip around in certain areas of your view. And you might start with small circles and then start to make them bigger. So this is working on stretching your eyes. The next time your thumb comes back up to center, you're going to reverse the circles. Without moving your head, now moving in the opposite direction, follow your thumbnail with your eyes. Continue to breathe, reminding yourself we're breathing while we practice and concentrate on stretching the eyes. Now let the thumb come back to neutral, relax the hand in your lap, close your eyes down. Take a few breaths with your eyes relaxed. All right, you can switch arms again if you'd like. You're going to take your thumbnail again up in front of your gaze. And this time we're going to keep the thumb still and we're going to move the head. So this time as you turn your head to the right, keep your eyes looking at the thumbnail. Go as far as you can without losing that view of your thumb. Back to center and then turn your head in the opposite direction. The head moves, the thumb stays stationary. Try that a few more times. And this time, not only are we stretching our eyes and working on focus, but we're also working on the vestibular system, the system that helps us to balance, which is great as we age. Next time you come back to center, relax your hand, close your eyes, rest. And then bring your opposite hand up, thumbnail again. And this time we're going to keep the thumb stationary, but we're going to tilt the head up, looking down at the thumb. And then tuck the chin down, looking up at the thumb. So again, an eye stretch, but working your vestibular, your balance system. Good. Bring your eyes and head back to center. Lower your arm. Close your eyes. Relax. Tall spine. Deep belly breaths. And then rub your palms together. Create a little warmth in your hands. Cup the hands over your closed eyes. And then with your hands over your eyes, start to blink. Open and close with your eyelids. Open and close as quickly as you can, so pretty rapidly. And then relax your eyes, keeping your eyes open, letting in the light, relax your hands in your lap. Take another deep breath. Notice how your eyes feel. And then maybe notice how they feel later on today after you've been on your devices, your phones, your computers. See that this eye practice is something you can start to implement a little bit into your everyday practice. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned for the next video.